y'all, welcome back. I'm so excited this afternoon. I have received, the new Chanel palette. I'm so excited. The reason why I'm really excited about this palette is because it is kind of like the neutral smoky eye look. Is there anyone else who gets more excited about a neutral palette than me? I don't know. I love a good neutral. I love kind of a classic natural look. I love kind of that timeless beauty look, honestly. It's kind of something I've always been, drawn to. So this, my friends, is the new Chanel eyeshadow palette. This is a quad. It is the Le Four Ombres Eclat de Nuit 388. There is 2 grams of product in this palette, and it's an 18-month shelf life with 4 shades. Honestly, with the shades, and I'll put kind of a little video here to show you what it looks like swatched and everything, but these shades, they have almost like a really pretty sparkle shade, this one here, and it has a little green tint to it, which is kind of interesting because in some promo pictures I was like, is that green or is that gold? I wasn't really quite sure. And it does have, it's kind of gold with a little bit of a green tint. And then you have a satin, and then almost like a shimmer satin, and then a matte. I don't know. I feel like this is more satin than matte to me, but it is matte, but it does have a sheen to it. Now there is a black, which is definitely a matte shade. And then there is this really pretty, just cream shade here too, and I'll just swatch it in this lighting so you can see. But see what I'm saying? It definitely has some sheen to it, that matte above that deep, dark black shade. So I thought, why not just play with it, have some fun, enjoy the palette, right? Create a look or two, and just kind of show you what it looks like, because that's what I like to do. That's what I love to do here, and I'm like all about basics, having fun, and just playing with makeup. So I'm gonna pull you in a little closer, and we'll start playing with this palette. I'm close. I've already prepped my eye. I actually found MAC paint pot, y'all. Oh my gosh, I prepped my eye with that, and then I powdered it a bit because I do have the oiliest eyelids known ever. But I think I'm going to start with maybe this shade here. It's that kind of satiny matte shade that I was speaking to earlier. And honestly, just go all over the eye with that, and with the classic crease brush from Sonia G. So let's just do that. When this eyeshadow palette came out and I saw promo pictures for it, I'm like, yes. Because I personally, like I said, I'm just a neutral. I love a good neutral. I think it's so fun, and it's exciting that they came out with something that you could wear day and dress it up at night. Because I wore this the other day just to try it out, quite frankly. And this definitely does have the kind of a smoky undertone, right? Can you see? But it's really nice. So anyways, I played with this the other day, and I only wore like these 2 shades here, like the lightest 2. Amazing for a neutral eyeshadow day look. Wear it to work, I did, and it was just so nice. I just really enjoyed it. I paired an eyeliner with it and mascara, and I was out good to go, right? So it was just easy. This one is almost like a little bit more gray. It's almost kind of like a taupey gray color. You can definitely build it up though. I like these shades personally with my eye color. I have kind of like greenish bluish eyes. So it really kind of makes them pop, which I like. Okay, I did purchase the new Sonia G brushes that she has that she had for holiday that just came out. These, oh my goodness, like look at this. It's so nice. And the like detail on the brush, you guys, is beautiful. Isn't that so nice? Anywho's, I am going to go in with the shade. It's kind of more of that satiny, almost like a little, it has shimmer in it, y'all. I mean, it's not really, it's kind of satin shimmer. And going over the entire lid, lower half of the lid right here. And you can definitely see the subtle shimmer that it provides. This is what I wore the other day, and it was so good. Just so good. Easy and pretty, classic, simple. Very nice. So I appreciate the fact that there's 2 lighter shades that you can use to be able to just wear on a daily basis. But if we want to play with it a little bit more and jazz it up, I am going to go in with a little, let's see, more precise crease brush. I'm going to use the blender from Sony, and I am just going to go in a little bit with this black shade, just like honestly like this. I know, very precise there. But going in on this lower kind of half here, because I do have hooded lids, so if I, just a tip from what I've learned, if I go up and above, it's going to be like black eye looking. So I always keep the deeper shades on the lid here if I want to smoke it out, and then I will blend up into the crease a little bit. But I won't go all the way up because like when I open my eyes, you can't even see my lid, right? If I just go up just a little bit, it provides that kind of smoky effect without like really blowing out my eye and making them look so much smaller. Does that make sense? Just a little tip and trick that I've learned along the way. So starting at the bottom here and just bringing it up. And I'm pretty precise with where I like to smoke out because I just don't want it all over the eye personally. Because like I said, smoky is like, it's a little out of my comfort zone, I have to admit. If you follow Hannah Martin on YouTube or Instagram, she's amazing at smoky eye looks. I try to follow things that she does, and she does such a good job, and she's a great teacher. If you're looking for someone to learn how to do a smoky eye on your eye shape or something like that, she would be a great resource, you guys. Although they kind of aren't like blended out too much, right? It's good enough for now, because what I'm going to do is go in with this shade here and really just sweep it across the eye and you won't really see the unevenness of the blend, if that makes sense. So there's this brush that came in the new holiday Sony brushes. It's got this really cool shape where you can, it's flat, right? So I can pick up a really good bit of the sparkle and shimmer. Like this is a sparkle shade, you guys. Look, I mean, that is sparkly. So I'm just going to take that and sweep it across the lid. And sometimes I like to tap too, so it doesn't create a lot of fallout. I don't get like a ton of fallout from that shade anyway, but just as a tip or trick, I like to kind of tap it on as well. And then you notice too that this blends right into that deeper black shade, and you can see that underneath tone, but it's not as stark. So that's kind of like personally how I like to do it. Is it the smokiest eye ever? No. Am I doing like a baby smoky eye? Probably. Oh, I'm just being honest. But that's just, you know, everyone has a different preference, and if you want to build it up, you can. It's all in what you like. And the beauty is we all like different things. But I like to show you how you can use all the shades and how it really, they look great together. If you want more, by all means, do it. Isn't that so pretty? Ah. Okay, I'm going to take this other brush, the Sony Holiday. It's kind of like a smudger. And I might take this kind of taupier shade that we started with, go underneath. And am I looking for a huge effect or color on that? No. What I really am just looking for is like a little bit just of definition under the eye and really a natural kind of shadow to it. If I want to outline the eye a little bit more, I'll take that black shade, just a tippy tap, go on the outside of that lash line. So you can kind of tell the difference here and here, how this kind of defines that lash line just a bit more, just a bit more. And I connect it up to this right here. With that being said, I did purchase 2 of the new eyeliners that came with the collection. I didn't purchase the black one, but there were 2 that were really interesting to me, y'all. So these are the 2 new shades. So there is a beige lumiere, this one here, it's number 74. It is so cool. It's kind of the shade that you would use to kind of highlight your lower lash line almost. You see it? Can you see it? There you go. And I might try to do that. Just to brighten underneath the lash, or underneath to, you know, it kind of makes you look a little bit more awake sometimes. And I like that there's a little bit of reflect there too, if you can tell. So I took that at the bottom lash line, and I really like the way that looks. It's subtle, guys. It's not like crazy in your face white or beige or anything, but it does kind of get that iridescent, and it does brighten the eyes a little bit. The other one I got was 76. Now, this is 76. It's a little deeper, but it's got this really cool brun platine, and it really kind of, it's almost like that taupey beige color, but it's got a sheen to it, and I like it. I'm like, I like it. What I can do is just show you how I would take it on the top here, and it's not too light where you would feel like, oh, it doesn't go well. It is kind of like almost like that natural eyeliner. I know, right? It gives just a really cool definition to the eye without being too stark. Almost like a light brown. So you can see that the eyes are defined, but it's not too stark, which I kind of like, you know, if you, it depends on what look you're going for, right? The other cool thing about these is that the bottom does come out. So if you're looking to sharpen, there's a sharpener on the bottom, so you can sharpen it there. But I like these 2 shades. They're fun, right? And something different. I don't have those shades on me. Like, I have blacks, I have browns, I have blues. I don't have kind of like a light brown or kind of a sparkle. It's not really sparkly. It's kind of that shimmery neutral color to do with the waterline. I don't have that. So I like that this is kind of like a little different, something fun, and still on the neutral side, quite frankly. Okay, I'm gonna pull you out, put some mascara on, and we'll talk about the collection. Okay, I used one of my absolute all-time favorite mascaras. Is Le Volume de Chanel. Guys, it is the, I mean, I've repurchased this probably 10 plus times. I love it. It's so good. That and my Jones Road, I can't, those are my favorites. It's hard to compete or compare, quite frankly. But this is the eyeshadow look, y'all. I mean, I love that it's smoky. I love that it's a little deeper, but I also love that I can kind of, it's not too much for me, but I can deepen it if I want to. I love that I can use all those shades as well, and that they're fun, yet they're really sophisticated looking as well. That's something I personally look for in an eyeshadow palette. Can I wear it to work? Is it like the versatility? Can I wear it to work? Can I wear it out? Can I wear it anywhere and everywhere? Yes. So for me, this is a no-brainer when it comes to eyeshadow, quite honestly, and I really enjoy it. I think it looks so good on, like, even more so than it does in the pans. Personally, what are your thoughts? I'd love to know. Tell me below. This just is, I feel like me in a lot of ways in an eyeshadow palette. I love a classic look. I love a classic smokier look. it's just fun, right? And I had fun with you guys today. So thank y'all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this and I hope it was helpful for y'all. Let me know your comments down below. I love chatting with y'all. I invite you to subscribe. I'd love for you to join us here. I'd be so honored for y'all to join us here. Thank you again, and I will leave my latest video right here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.